If you enjoy this podcast, be sure to like, share a comment, and most importantly, share the video around. Or if you are listening, be sure to go to our YouTube channel. Just go to Ross Carter on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. I need all the help I can get to share the message. Alright, welcome back. I am finally back to creating more content. Welcome to the Ross Carter YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/C/Ross Carter official. And welcome back to my Facebook page. It is great to be back live broadcasting, creating more content. And as you can tell, I am currently in the car and I'm trying to do some work in the car and try to be a bit more mobile, creating more content. And as you can tell, I've been offline for a little bit. I just needed to take a break. I needed to focus on myself and focus on trying to reprogram myself to be a bit more positive and to focus on things that I need to focus on so I can officially get ahead. And this is the brand new podcast. I have rebranded the podcast a little bit. As you can tell, if I am in the car, I can now go anywhere. I don't have to be in the one spot. And of course, a person has to park next to me for no particular reason, but hey, that's okay. Hey, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/C/Ross Carter official. And if you haven't followed me on Facebook yet, go to the exact same address, but instead of youtube.com, go to facebook.com. Look, the reason why I got into social media marketing and online marketing is because it can be really valuable for people to be able to share a message. And that is the great thing about YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, is to be able to share a message across the board. And you can be in control with your distribution and how you share your message. And that is a great thing about Facebook. That is a great thing about Instagram and YouTube. But if you are not careful, if you get a bit too big, like what we've seen with Donald Trump, if you get a bit too big for your boots, then eventually they will shut you down. But if you're sharing a positive message, if you're sharing a meaningful message across the board, it will make it extremely simple for businesses to get more customers. But I'm not just focusing on a business perspective, I'm more focusing on a personal perspective. If you want to make a change, if you want to change what people think, if you want to change on what people do, or maybe if you want to change what governments do, then you can be using social media to be able to change what people are doing. And that is the great thing about social media. It's all about sharing a message, about sharing a story, about doing something meaningful for people, and about sharing a brand and giving value. And a lot of people tend to underestimate social media. A lot of people get put off with social media. They go, well, I'm only getting 20 views, but there's this person that's getting 200,000 views. And what people don't realize is it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to gain more views. It takes a lot of time to create content. It takes a lot of time to get people to watch your content and find out what people like and what they don't like. And the great thing with social media is you get all of the information, you get all of the data. Social media gives you data to find out, hey, what do people like, what people don't like? How can you improve your video quality? How can you improve your messaging? How can you be more consistent? If people aren't watching your content, what are you doing wrong? How can you improve your content? How can you improve your value that you are giving people over a period of time? And that is the great thing about social media, is that you are in control. Gone are the days when you had to go onto TV to share a message. Gone are the days when you had to go on Facebook, onto radio or onto the traditional newspaper to be able to share a message. Social media is all about sharing a message that you are confident with. And I am currently in the process of rebranding my name. I'm in the process of rebranding what it is that I am doing, all the way in terms of what I'm doing online and how I'm interacting with people. Once upon a time, 10 years ago, on YouTube, you were able to upload a video and people were watching your videos on YouTube. Now that game has changed. A lot of content now is about creating live content, creating interactive content, and creating engaging content. If you look at YouTube now, YouTube has over 600 hours of video content being uploaded per minute. 10 years ago, it was only 300 hours of video content being uploaded per minute, and that has changed recently. Okay, more people are posting, more people are creating content, and you need to figure out, well, what do I need to do to get people to watch my content? And that is the great thing with social media. I'm going through the same thing over and over again, but it's a very simple message I am sharing. Social media is a tool to share a message, to share a story, and to engage with your audience. And that's what I'm about to do for my big plan. I've got a really big plan which I'm about to execute, is that I'm going to be using social media to convince people over a period of time. And that's what I want to use social media for. And the next thing you can do is use things like Facebook marketing. Okay, you can use Facebook ads to improve and to reach and to create brand awareness for people. And that is the fantastic thing about social media, is that you can collect all of the data that you need to optimize all of your content, to share a particular message over a period of time. Growth is something that happens over a period of time. Growth isn't something that happens overnight. Unless if you are lucky enough, then you might be able to get something overnight. But for a lot of people, it takes time. It has taken me over 10 years to reach close to 200,000 people across all of my social media platforms. Not just on one platform, but across all of my platforms. And a lot of people just don't have the patience for it. And I know I don't have the patience, and that's something I have to learn to accept. And that's something I need to learn to cope with, that things don't happen overnight. Things happen over a period of time. And that is the great thing about the world we are living in. Now, unfortunately, a lot of businesses don't realize that social media is not a social sales tool. Social media is a social tool. It's a way to connect with your customers. It is a way to engage with your customers. It is a way to share a story with your customers that your customers will be able to connect with. If your customers do not connect with you with social media, then that is a problem. Okay, if your customers do not resonate with what you are doing, they're not going to watch you, they're not going to connect with you, and they are definitely not going to buy from you. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to rebrand my business so I can connect with people, so I can give meaningful information for people, and most importantly, people will get value from these live streams. So people can get value from their YouTube content that I'm posting, so people can get value from my social media content. It's all about value for businesses, and that's one of the things that I struggled to learn over a period of time. I was trying to create and give value, and that is something I'm wanting to do more often, is to create more value for people and to use my social media presence to be able to do that. Anyway, thanks for watching. This was a short video. I'm experimenting, trying to figure out what content I want to create. If you like this video, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. If you like this content, don't forget to follow me across my social media platforms. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon. If you enjoy this podcast, be sure to like, share a comment, and most importantly, share the video around. Or if you are listening, be sure to go to our YouTube channel. Just go to Ross Carter on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. I need all the help I can get to share the message.